You know what I have a problem with? Last week tonight. This may sound funny, but I think the show has actually run out of problems. How the fuck does that happen? It's been out of problems for like a season and a half now. One of the latest so-called problems that they had was with the disposal of nuclear energy. They said there were like 3.5 football fields, 6 feet tall, let's say, of radioactive isotopes that needed disposal, right? First of all, I'm not surprised because we live in coal country because people are alarmed about what is probably the cleanest, safest source of energy ever invented. So obviously this is a drop in the bucket in terms of total waste. I see the easy solution to this already. Bury it out in the middle of a wasteland. Think about it. Radiation is less harmful to those far away, and nobody wants to live near a fucking dump anyway. One thing...
Tacoma.
Huh?
Like Tacoma.
Yeah. Oh no, then we'd be making radioactive Tacomans. Be careful. Oh yeah, not more radioactive than you, of course. Hulking out. One thing that's apparently come up has been nuclear alligators in certain areas. So obviously the radiation buried in the middle of wastelands will cause species who break down anything there to be radioactive. But what exactly is the problem with that? Do they become sterile? I mean, that seems to be the only thing that I can find as a side effect. And I didn't even hear that mentioned on the show. I didn't hear them go like, hey, they're radioactive alligators. And the problem with that is that they're sterile. No, they just say they're radioactive alligators. I go, man, sounds awesome.
That's fucking rad.
Nuclear alligators is just another way of saying nuclear crocodiles. And that's probably even more awesome.
Nuclear.
Exactly. Well, probably better not say it like that. We sound like George W. Bush.
That's a nuclear crocodile.
My only real question is, do they fly?
Not yet.
I think Steve Irwin really did heaven a disservice dying from a manta ray sting to the heart. Oh, it's the croc hunter. Hey, what set you up here, man? Flying radioactive crocodiles. Holy shit! Not only is that cool as shit, but somehow extremely appropriate at the same time, seeing as your name is the Croc Hunter. I think you need 5 drinks for that. From everybody. Right on! His tombstone would have his final words on it. Crikey, these radioactive flying crocs seem dangerous. Let's lure them in with some more shrimp on the barbie, Terry.
Radioactive crocodile NATO.
Fucking right, huh? See, once again, no problems with radioactive crocodiles. There just can't be. There just can't be any problems. It's unforeseeable. That's all I'm saying. And anything that can't be foreseen by men can't be foreseen at all.
Clearly.
Profound truth right there. You can't prove to me that the quality of life for radioactive crocs isn't awesome. They're not dead after all. And if they're sterile, what does that mean? No croc child support. It's win, win, win. Radiation improves the lives of everyone involved. Just read comic book documentaries for proof. All down the line. Incredible Hulk, radioactive. Spider-Man, radioactive. Wolverine, radioactive. Gambit, radioactive. Radioactive Man. Do I even have to fucking ask? Cyclops, not radioactive.
And he's a whiny twat.
And a beta cuck. Cyclops fucking sucks. Send Jean Grey over to me. I'll show her one eye. Sure, we know that radiation causes cancer, but can you even avoid something like radiation for any significant part of your life whatsoever? Literally every time you go out into the sun, you are being exposed to radiation.
Sweet, sweet radiation.
God, I just want some radiation for lunch now. I'm getting hungry.
We'll nuke something later.
Nuke it in the microwave.
Yeah.
A large portion of the population exposes themselves to worse than radiation every day. Here I'm referring to cigarettes. Frank Zappa criticized the anti-smoking lobby. Of course it's bad, you idiot. You are inhaling smoke. Try staying in your house during a fire and avoiding the flames. See how long you last.